Not all my expenses are part of my real business. Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of my financial education on anything finance. So, guys, this is what I learned today. So, let's say that I run a business. I have operating expenses, and these are the costs I must pay to keep my business running. These are expenses such as rent, salaries, adverse in case I run adverse. And this kind of expenses, they happen on a regular basis. But then there are non-operating expenses. And these are the expenses that are not part of my normal business activities at all. Let's take, for example, someone sues me on my business. I have to pay legal fees, right? That is not part of running my business. That's an unusual expense, which can be sometimes one time and sometimes more than once. So when I remove my operating expenses from my gross profit, so gross profit is basically the money I get after removing the cost of goods sold from my revenue. So when I remove my operating expenses from my gross profit, I get my operating income. So this actually shows how strong my business really is. Therefore, if my operating expenses are low, my operating income will be higher. And this will indicate that my business is doing well and it will make it easier for me to attract investors. But if my operating expenses are high, my operating income will be lower. And it could indicate that my business might be in trouble, which will definitely make it difficult for me to attract more investors. So now, when I deduct the non-operating expenses, you know those unusual expenses that we talked about? Yeah. So when I deduct them from my operating income, I get my net income. So now my net income happens to be my final profit. So guys, now I understand that my operating income shows my business performance while my net income shows my actual earnings. This is what I understand so far. So, accountants, what do you think? Do you think I'm right? Or are there mistakes? Please let me know in the comment section below. Please remember, this is part of our financial journey challenge where I get to learn new financial stuff and share it with you guys. And until next time, please remember to stay financially savvy. 再见。